The gift you bring to a dinner party says more about your upbringing than your outfit ever could, and most people get it spectacularly wrong. Today, I'm breaking down 7 gift-giving mistakes that instantly reveal your class, and what elegant people do instead. Number 1. Bringing wine without context. Picture this. You arrive at a dinner party with a bottle of wine, feeling very adult and sophisticated. The host opens the door, you hand it over with a smile, and now you've accidentally given them a small crisis. Do they open it now? Will it clash with the food they planned? Is it better than what they were going to serve? Or embarrassingly cheaper? Most people don't realize it, but bringing wine without context silently puts pressure on the host. It says, "I brought this. Now decide publicly if it's good enough to serve." Old money style? Completely different. They'll hand over the bottle and quietly say something like, "This is for your collection. Please don't feel you need to open it tonight." Or, "I thought you might enjoy this another evening. Tonight's all yours." Instantly, the pressure disappears. The host can relax, keep their original plan, and enjoy your thoughtfulness without needing a sommelier-level risk assessment in front of everyone. The classy signal here isn't the wine. It's you saying, "I considered your role as host, not just my moment as guest." Number 2. Overgifting to compensate. We've all seen this character. They arrive with a giant luxury shopping bag and say something like, "I know it's too much, but you deserve it." Or worse, "I wasn't sure what you like, so I bought everything." They're either trying too hard to impress, compensating for insecurity, or attempting to create obligation. Thoughtfulness has nothing to do with cost. A $12 book you know they'll love beats a $200 generic luxury item every time. When the gift is clearly out of proportion to the occasion or the relationship, it stops feeling kind and starts feeling like a performance. Number 3. Gifts that demand a performance. You know the type of gift that walks into the room before the person does. Huge, glossy box, metallic ribbon, the kind of bow that needs its own passport, and then the line that instantly lowers the tone. "Open it now. I want to see your face." On the surface, it sounds cute. In reality, it puts the recipient on stage with zero rehearsal. Now they have to perform delight, in front of everyone, on cue. What if they don't like it? What if it's too intimate? What if it's awkwardly expensive and now the other guests feel weird? The lingerie at a birthday dinner story? It happens more than you'd think, and it's mortifying for everyone involved. Quiet class doesn't demand live reactions. It doesn't turn gifting into a reality show. Elegant people make it easy not to open the gift immediately. A discreet gift bag. A soft, "You can open it later. I just wanted you to have it." That small line says, "I care about your comfort more than my ego." Because a high-class gift never demands a performance. It allows privacy, real emotion, and gratitude that doesn't have to be theatrically loud to be sincere. But there's one mistake almost everyone makes, and it's coming up later. It's the one people are secretly embarrassed to admit, even to themselves. Number 4. Food gifts that create extra work. This one looks thoughtful, until you see it from the host's perspective. Imagine arriving at someone's home already juggling. Hot food in the oven, guests at the door, drinks to pour, coats to take, children, pets, doorbell, chaos. Now add a bouquet that needs trimming, dethorning, arranging, and finding a vase right now, or an elaborate cake that needs fridge space that doesn't exist, or ice cream that demands immediate freezer Tetris and a small miracle. Most people think they're being generous. What they're really giving is a surprise task. Refined people think in terms of labor. Does my gift create extra work at the worst possible moment? That's why they lean toward low-effort, high-pleasure gifts for hosts. Beautiful chocolates that can sit on a side table and be enjoyed whenever. Olive oil, jam, or gourmet salt they can use another day. You'll notice something. These are gifts that enhance the home but don't hijack the schedule. Number 5. Gifts that announce their price tag. Few things scream "trying too hard" louder than gifts that are basically walking invoices. Logo print everywhere. Brand name repeated on every visible surface. Gift presented in a way that feels less, "I thought of you," and more, "I'd like everyone to know what this cost, please." Sometimes it's not even intentional. People leave the branded shopping bag on purpose. They angle the logo just so on the table. They mention, casually not casually, "I had to wait weeks for this. It's so hard to get." Here's the issue. Once the price becomes the main event, the relationship quietly steps off stage. Truly high-class people avoid gifts that shout in logos. If they do gift something luxurious, it's usually, Understated. Quality first, branding second. Handed over quietly, without a TED talk about the store, the queue, and the receipt. They might even remove some of the evidence. Outer packaging, tags, stickers. The focus is on the object itself, and the person receiving it, not the flex. Because nothing exposes a lack of class faster than needing everyone to know exactly how much you spent. If it's really about them, you don't need the brand to do the talking. Number 6. Regifting without removing evidence. We've all done it. That unopened candle, the duplicate book, the gift card you won't use. Regifting isn't the crime. The crime is the old birthday card still inside, the gift receipt from 2 years ago, or the light layer of dust that screams, "I found this in my closet an hour ago." The problem isn't the regift. It's the carelessness. It says, "I didn't value you enough to check the details." The refined version is almost boringly meticulous. Any old tags and cards removed, packaging freshened up or completely replaced. Only gifting items that feel genuinely suited to the person, not just something I needed to get rid of. Number 7. Arriving empty-handed. With excuses. Let's be honest. It happens. Someone shows up to a dinner, a birthday, a holiday gathering, hands empty, smile wide, followed by, "I didn't know what to bring. I didn't have time." You know my presence is your present. Charming. Not really. The issue isn't the lack of a Chanel bag at the door. It's the lack of effort. Elegant people understand something simple. When someone opens their home, they're giving you time, preparation, cleaning, planning, energy. Bringing something, anything thoughtful, is not about buying your seat at the table. It's about acknowledging the work behind it. And no, it doesn't need to be dramatic. There are universal, always appropriate options you can keep as a mental emergency list. A small box of good chocolates, a candle in a subtle scent, a jar of good jam or honey, a small bunch of flowers already de-leafed at the bottom so they can drop straight into water. The elegant move is preparation, not perfection. They'd rather bring something simple but reliable than arrive empty-handed and hide behind a joke. Because the real message of showing up with nothing plus excuses is, "I am the main event here. Your effort is background noise." Classy people flip that. You opened your home. The least I can bring is a visible thank you. The funny thing about gift giving is that people obsess over, "Is this nice enough?" and almost never ask, "How will this feel on the other side?" And that's where class quietly lives. Not in the gift itself, but in the emotional experience around it. So tell me in the comments, what's the most awkward gift situation you've ever witnessed or survived? If you enjoyed decoding these signals with me, comment, like, subscribe. And if you want a gift that quietly says, "I have great taste," my book, The Modern Woman's Guide to Everyday Elegance, is the perfect pick. Link below. As always, stay classy. Manners matters.